Hello, today's topic is photosynthesis, production of organic matter. This is for grade 7. Let's start. First, at the end of this lesson, you will realize that chlorophyll plants, they produce organic material. This organic material is called elaborate sap, and also at the end of this lesson, you will recognize that the necessary elements, for photosynthesis. As usual, we will start with remembering what we have as background information. We studied that chlorophyll plants, which are the green plants, they need water, minerals, light, and carbon dioxide to survive. We studied also that inside the stem we have conducting vessels, and these vessels, they transport the crude sap. And if you remember, we said that crude sap is made up of water and minerals. It will be transported through the vessels from the soil to the other parts. Let's start. First, we have a paragraph. This paragraph said that water and mineral salts absorbed by chlorophyll plants are used by the leaves to produce the organic matter. This production, which results in the formation of starch, help them to grow and survive. To know if a plant is growing or not, a test is done to detect the presence of starch. This test is called iodine test. It's applied on the leaves. So this is the paragraph. It talks about that the chlorophyll plants, they absorb the water and the minerals. These, they will be used by the leaves to produce the organic matter. And this organic matter is called the starch. Production of the starch, it helps the plant to grow and to survive. To know if the plant is growing healthy and normally or not, we have a test that we do it on the leaves to see if we have a starch, so the plant will grow, or if it does not. This test is called the iodine test. And this is a picture of a real leaf that was treated or that we made an iodine test on it. First of all, name the organic matter. Name the organic matter. If we read the paragraph again, we can see that they mentioned the name of this organic matter, which is the starch. So it is the starch. Number 2, indicate the way to detect the presence of starch. طبعا all of these questions, they are picked out from the paragraph. So what is the way to detect the presence of the starch? It's written here. To know if the plant is growing or not, a test is done. So this is the way. Now we have to search about for the name of this test. So this test is called iodine test. So the answer will be a test called iodine test. Now we have another experiment. Let's see what is this experiment and why we made it. To study the necessary elements for photosynthesis, a part of green geranium leaf was covered by black mask provided with water, minerals, and carbon dioxide, and then exposed to light, okay, as in A. So this is the experiment that we made it. We have a green geranium leaf. This green leaf, we give it water, we give it minerals, and also carbon dioxide. So it was placed in an opened air. And then we covered part of it with a black cover. And then we put it in light. After 24 hours, the mask was removed and the leaf was treated with hot alcohol and iodine water as shown in B. So here, the black mask was removed. We put on the leaf iodine. So we applied the iodine test and we have the result as you can see in B. Let's see. The first question. Pick out the objective. So the objective, why we made this experiment, it's in the first line. So to study the necessary elements for photosynthesis, to see what does the chlorophyll plant need to make the photosynthesis or to perform photosynthesis. I will remind you, photosynthesis means when the chlorophyll plants make their organic matter or make their own food. Number two, indicate the variable factor. What was the variable factor? So as we read and saw the two documents, we can see that one part of the plant was exposed to light, which is the green part here, and one part which was masked by black cover, so it was not exposed to light. So this is the variable factor. It's the presence of light on some part and the absence of the light on other part. We still with the same question, and now number three, analyze the results. So analyze the results. What happened? What do you see without saying any justification or explanation? So we will just say what happened. In document A, geranium leaf or green geranium leaf was masked by a black cover provided with water, carbon dioxide, and light. It was treated with iodine solution. So this was the experiment. After 24 hours, now I have to analyze the obtained result. After 24 hours, the part of the leaf that was exposed to light, it gives me dark blue, while the masked part gives yellow color. Okay, so after 24 hours, we treated it with iodine, طبعا, after removing the black mask, and then we saw that in the green parts that were exposed to light, we have dark blue, while the part that was covered, it gives yellow color. Let's continue. Derive a conclusion concerning the results obtained. After analyzing the results, derive a conclusion. What do you conclude? So depending on the results or concerning the results obtained, the exposed part of the leaf to light contains starch. So the exposed part to light, it gives me dark blue. So this signals that I have a starch in the green parts, while in the part that gives me yellow, there is no starch. So the result was starch is contained or is present in the part that was exposed to light. Number four, draw out the element needed for photosynthesis. Okay, since I have a starch in the leaf, that means the leaf performs photosynthesis. Now the question, what is the element needed for photosynthesis? So it was the light. So the light is the element or is the first element necessary for photosynthesis. So this experiment was done to show that the necessary element for photosynthesis is the light. This is the first part of this lesson. Follow me, like this video, and subscribe to my channel so that you can reach the second part of this lesson. See you and thank you.